Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little comparison here between the Asus Zenfone 5Z and the Honor 10. Two very recent handsets in the budget flagship category. Very hot contention, these two, because they actually come in about the same kind of price, €400, and they pretty much offer exactly the same kind of spec. Dual camera, 4 gigs of RAM or 6 gigs of RAM based upon the configuration. There are some slight differences between them, such as the Honor 10 being slightly smaller, as you can see, and the fingerprint scanner on the back with the Zenfone. But they are, very close here in terms of build quality. Very top-notch kind of phones, no pun intended. So let's just try and boot them on here and see which is the faster device. So we're getting Kirin 970 in the Honor 10 and Snapdragon 845 in the latest Zenfone. EMUI versus ZenUI here on the left, which you can see boots on very fast here. A little bit of an app crash there, but not a huge issue. In terms of the displays, I'd probably give it to the Zenfone. I mean, honestly, this is one of the best displays I've ever seen actually for an IPS LCD. Absolutely wonderful colours. On a 10, very decent in itself, but I don't think it's quite as good in terms of the brightness and contrast levels, so do bear that in mind. Obviously it's a little bit smaller as well, so you get a bit more content I think on the Zenfone. Let's have a look at the performance here. So everything's closed down. I think these are actually 4 gig RAM models as well, so do bear that in mind. Entry level spec, we do like to cost cut. And let's see here what we're getting. So that looked like the Zenfone, and again, so it keeps hiding the buttons there at the bottom. Might want to see if I can disable that. Look at some of these apps, they're so interactive nowadays compared to like the 2D drawings we used to get a couple of years ago. Absolutely amazing. And this is Android as well, you used to only see that on like iPhones. So again, you can see Zenfone a little bit faster with these loads. Really immaculate software here on the Zenfone. It's come on leaps and bounds in terms of the smoothness and good stuff. So I think we clicked on the thing there, so we'll just discount that one and move on to the next one. To me it looks like the Zenfone is winning here overall in terms of the games, but it is early days. So much faster load here on the Zenfone, although I think I do like the EMUI kind of animations. They look a little bit smoother overall. Just looking at them here. So what is all that? We'll discount that one. I think there was something to download. Yeah, another one going here to the Zenfone. You can see as well on these darker like backgrounds that the contrast is much better on the screen here. Absolutely wonderful display on the Zenfone. Got to give it to Asus, which has come from nowhere. I thought Asus was out of the game at one point. Let's go back again. So I did press that time. A little bit worrying there that we didn't get a response, but we got one there. And again, going to the Zenfone here, flawless victory when it comes to the apps opening. It is what it is. I do like the Honor 10, but we do have to be fair here. Let's just try some others as well. So you can see, look at that. The Zenfone is going to give you some amazing speed. Let's have a look at the Play Store. It's literally every single one here. But then again, I think Snapdragon 845 is obviously a new processor, whereas we've had Kirin 970 since last year. So that's probably causing quite a big difference when it comes to the performance. One area